Everybody tells you to apply to Japan, but nobody tells you when to apply. In this video, I'm going to talk about all the different intakes, when to apply, and of course the deadlines. The first intake is called the fall intake. Fall means September, October. This is the intake where you have the most English programs, the MEXT scholarship. In short, this intake is meant for international students. The classes for this intake starts around late September or October, and the applications begin from November till around March or April. Usually the application results will be given from January till June. The next intake of Japan is called the spring intake. This is the intake where we will see lots of Japanese students joining the university. This intake is usually meant for the Japanese students because the Japanese school year begins from this intake. One advantage of this intake is that your living fees for 1 year is paid by the Japanese government through the JASSO scholarship, compared to the fall intake where you only get 6 months of your living expense paid by the Japanese government. Classes for the spring intake usually begins in late March or typically in April, and the applications begin from around late June to around November to December. Usually you will get the results of your application from October till January. Please note that the deadline of each university is different. The deadline that I gave you just now is usually the general deadline, but each university will have their own particular deadline. So check the university's website before you apply. Another important thing is the round of applications. Although the application period might seem very long, like from 3 months to 4 months, there are usually several rounds. Make sure to apply in the first round, like round 1 or round 2, to increase your chances of scholarships. Also, some universities only have either the fall or the spring, and some universities have both of them. So make sure you know which intake your university has. That's it. Now you know the different intakes and when to apply to Japanese universities. Make sure you apply early because usually towards the end there may be system error in the online application portal. Also, the universities are pretty strict with the deadlines, so if you miss the deadline, you can't apply for that intake. If you're worried about what documents you need to apply to Japan, I have made a list of 10 documents that you need to apply to any Japanese university. Comment the word document and I will send that file to you.